Hi everyone, and welcome back to Eat to Live Strong Plus More. Today I'm going to show you how to make these adorable red hearts. They're quick and easy to make, and they're just great for Valentine or for the American Heart Association. It starts by using any type of yarn that you would like to use. I use red heart in the color red. The thickness of the yarn will determine the size of the hook that you will use. For me, I use the size G hook, 4.25 millimeters in the US. You'll need a darning needle and scissors. And of course, again, the thicker your yarn, the thicker the hook is going to be. We're going to start off by making our magic ring using 2 fingers. You're going to use your thumb to hold the yarn against the index finger. You're going to cross over with the 2 fingers and you're going to make a X. You're going to go under, you're going to grab your yarn, make a hoop. Then you're going to go over to the working yarn and make another hoop. Then that's considered a chain. Then you're going to add an additional 3 chains because for this project you need a chain of 4. Next you're going to do 3 trebles, which means you're going to take the yarn and go across the hook twice and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first treble. Then you're going to take the yarn and go around the hoop again, go into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's do that again. You're going to wrap the yarn around the hook twice. Go into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Next, you're going to do 3 double crochets. You're going to yarn over, go through the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's try it again. Yarn over, go into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now for the third one, yarn over, go into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you're going to chain 1. Then we're going to do 1 treble. So wrap the yarn twice, go into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and chain 1. Now you're going to do 3 double crochets. Yarn over, go into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. For another double crochet, you're going to yarn over, go back into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and for the final, you're going to yarn over, go into the hoop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do 3 trebles. Wrap the yarn around the hook twice, go into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Go ahead and adjust the ring. You can close it up a little just so it will not look so huge when you're working on it. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this is the third one. You're going to go in, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now to recap, in the beginning you had chain 3, then you had 3 trebles, then you had 3 double crochets, 1 chain 1, then 1 treble, chain 1, 3 double crochets, and 3 trebles. Now we are at the point where we will now do a chain 2. 1 and 2. Then we are going to tighten the magic ring. Then we will go into the ring and we will slip stitch. Once we have done the slip stitch, we are going to chain 1. And go ahead and pull your project tight, but not too tight because you don't want it to break. Once you have pulled all of that tight, then you're going to go ahead and cut your yarn, because now we're about to do some stitching so that we can feed in all of the loose ends using the darning needle. So again, you want to pull your yarn, your loose yarn, as tight as you can without breaking. Pull this yarn, the working yarn, through and pull it tight. As well as the tail end, and look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful, cute little heart. Now we're going to go ahead and get to stitching with the darning needle, tying up those loose ends. So while we're using the darning needle, let me just go ahead and tell you what I'm going to do with the hearts. I normally make the larger hearts, and I will take 2. I will stitch them together using the darning needle down the sides of the heart, leaving an opening in the top that I can put candies in. I use this for Valentine and also for the American Heart Association, for the little red hats and for the little babies. I take them little goodies throughout the year just to show my appreciation and my love and support to the foundation. So if you ever want to do anything for the American Heart Association, or if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message and I'll be happy to get you in touch with someone that you can crochet things for the little babies in the NIC unit and children and also adults. I lost my grandmother, both maternal and paternal, to heart disease, and this is very dear to me. So that's what I'm doing. So if you had any suggestions or ideas of what you would do with a project such as this, please be sure to leave it in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts and what you would do with the project that is very nice, has beautiful, and it's very easy. So let's go ahead and finish stitching this baby up. Isn't that beautiful? Voila! I love it. And I hope you do too. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified of all my videos when they're uploaded. Travis out. I would love to see it. And as I always say at the end of each and every one of my videos, God bless you. Until we meet again. See you next time. Love you long time. Bye-bye for now.